If you're watching this video is for you. So let's dive straight into it. You have the rune FAQ coming out in reverse, and FAQ is the first rune. It represents prosperity. So what I'm seeing here is that if you are finding this, you may have recently, like today or these past few days, you've been experiencing a little dip in your finances, or maybe you've recently lost a friend or a lover, something like that. It feels like quote unquote misfortune, but I don't want to get all dramatic by using that word because I definitely feel like this isn't going to last a long time, just a feeling. But if this resonates with you so far, you've been experiencing a dip in fortunes or like a setback in your money, or you have recently sort of strayed away from a friend or lover, this video is for you, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants to say to you at this time, what messages they have in regards to this, or just what do they want to say to you in general, even if it's not in regard to this. You have this card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and it's called a leg up. Now, this is coming out in reverse, but this is what it looks like upright. So we have the polar bear spirit here. Also, for some of you, this can represent problems with fertility and conception as well. So any sort of lack or dip in fertility or prosperity, that seems to be what is going on and what Spirit wants to be talking about. So there's two messages I want to read from this book. Because this card came out in reverse, Spirit wants to protect you. And here's the protection message. Are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders? I want to pause and say, for some of you, you keep being overly generous with your finances because you feel like you need to pitch in or whatever, when in fact you need to save up your money and recuperate and receive, okay? It's like Spirit is already sending you help. And instead of accepting the help, you are continuously trying to provide and contribute as well. When in fact, the people who are trying to help you, they themselves may be frustrated with this as well because they understand your predicament and they want you to overcome this predicament. So it's actually quite frustrating for them when they're offering you help and instead you're continuously giving and giving and giving, when their whole mission is to get you to a point where you can really receive and maybe overcome some major issues that you're dealing with, whether that be like medical debt or student loan debt, or just focusing on your health for a little bit so you don't have to worry about things, So the people who are helping you at this time, they're getting frustrated if you're not accepting their help, okay? Your beliefs about going it alone needs to be discarded as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit that you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have lessons to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. I love that message for you. Absolutely. So if you're watching this, universe is already trying to help you out. Accept and receive all of the help that you can get. And don't receive a little bit of help and then be like, oh, I got to pay this person back. And then you immediately go and spend all your money or do these huge favors that put you right back where you started. It's frustrating. Stop doing that. Now's the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor as well, who has been where you want to go to help get you there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps towards your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time, so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Absolutely. So your spirit wants to talk to you about receiving help from others because there has been a little bit of a dip in your fortunes, fertility, prosperity, etc. And Spirit is saying, we want to recuperate this for you, okay? But it's going to require that you don't keep overdoing it with the generosity and the giving, and you simply allow yourself to receive. Give authority and responsibility to the people around you, and give up a little bit of that for yourself, okay? Let's see. You also have the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is a message that's saying just by existing, you are helping benefit the planet and the people around you. Okay. So you don't really need to worry about being this provider, this person who does all of the manual work and labor and provides all of the financial backing. You don't need to be that person because your strengths and abundance lies elsewhere. Okay, you may be the person who is rich and abundant in intelligence, in support, advice, love, ideas, compassion, etc. You know, everybody has their abundance as well as their weaknesses. And right now, Spirit's trying to create equilibrium for you and undo some of these misfortunes that have been occurring for you. Like if recently, for example, you spent a ton of money. I'm almost getting like a scolding from Spirit to you, like saying you did not need to spend all that. You did not need to do all that. You did not need to throw your back out helping your friend move. Like, you know what I mean? That's the sort of energy I'm picking up from for you guys right now. You know, a verbal beatdown from Spirit because you've been overly generous. And you have to understand that, like, when you're not physically providing in these senses, you are still more than enough for a lot of people. You know, there's a lot of people on this planet who are exceptionally gifted in terms of wealth and in terms of, you know, their physical capabilities, for example. So you really don't need to be this person who overgives in the wrong areas that you're currently weak at. You know what I mean? Because there's areas that you're strong at. Like we said, we have the Page of Fire coming out for you. Yeah, it feels like there's new passionate beginnings taking place in your life. And that's why you're just wanting to pour into it so much. Like, for example, if this is a new relationship, you're just wanting to show them. And yeah, right after that, Page of Air, relationships, partnerships. It feels like there's somebody connected to you who wants to provide for you, who wants to pour into you, who wants to support you. So that way you don't have to worry about certain things, maybe like finances or cooking or cleaning or whatever it may be that you've been responsible for as well. There's someone here to ease things up for you, to relieve your responsibilities. They are like an angel sent towards you. And the universe is saying, can you please, for the love of God, just accept their support? And with this ease, with this space, this more freedom in your budget and your time, etc., fix your problems, whatever those problems may be, whether it's financial, whether it's a health issue you have to work out, etc. More time, more resources to focus on yourself. There's an amazing partnership here, somebody or something, an organization, a person working with you to ease up your stress and your strains. So accept it and stop trying to overgive back to them. They don't want it. They're actually frustrated when you do that. They do not want it. They get joy from providing for you in this way. So when you gracefully accept their help and their support, that is you loving them the most. Okay, that's when they feel the most happy with themselves. We have transformation, which is the Death card, which shows a complete change in your life circumstances. That's what's trying to take place right now. A complete change in your life circumstances. So that way you don't have to keep putting up with the stressors that you've been putting up with. There's big transformation taking place. Absolutely. Let it happen by accepting help. We have the King of Earth. So whoever this person is that's helping you, they could be a masculine energy person. They could also be an earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Do they necessarily have to be a man or an earth sign? No. This could be a woman, could be anyone of any sign. But that's the strongest energy for everyone watching, for the collective that's watching this, okay? This is somebody who is very well off financially, or they are very physically capable. They got a lot of spare time. They don't mind fixing up your home. They don't mind cooking a meal for you. They don't mind solving a problem for you. They love doing that because they have more than they need. And they're in this place of being generous. Let people be generous. It causes so much fulfillment when you reach a place where your cup is finally full and you have excess. This person wants to give you their excess. They want to be generous with you. They want to help you out, okay? So let them, for the love of God. Let them. And I just want to clarify something. You are not less than this person by allowing them to help you. This isn't a dynamic where you're just this poor, broken person who needs help. No, because what you don't see is that you help them equally in different ways. Okay, so for example, this person may be helping you out physically or financially. So maybe they come in and they fix up a leak in your home and they take care of a lot of the bills for you, etc. They are not doing this to pity you. They are not doing this because they view you as some sort of project, because what you don't see, you are doing so much for them, so much, because where they may be prosperous financially, physically, etc., you are prosperous in other ways that they may feel is lacking, such as, I don't know, fill in the blank, creativity, warmth, intelligence, vivaciousness, giving good advice and guidance, being one of the best friends they've ever seen in their life, So accept their generosity, accept their help. They are offended when you don't, or when you try to immediately give it right back to them. We have the Moon card coming out as well. Yeah. See, I don't know. There's like some subconscious patterns here within you that may have you feeling like you have to be hyper independent. And whenever somebody shows kindness or generosity to you, you immediately have to pay them back, and like pay them back in a way that even outdoes what they did for you. Stop thinking like that when you don't have much to give. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Stop it. You don't need to do that. When it's true love, life moves in cycles and seasons. If you accept their help now and, fix the problems going on in your life, later on in life, maybe you will be very prosperous and you can be generous with this person and sort of quote unquote pay back that favor. But don't even view it as a favor in the first place. You know what I mean? Because it's coming from love and it's coming from real love. We have the 5 of Wands. Yes, I feel like it's actually going to cause problems between you guys if you keep resisting accepting help. We have Judgment in reverse here. It's time to release. It's time to let go of this old reality that you've been dealing with for a long time. A reality of being in debt, or a reality of constantly going through financial cycles that are not productive and helpful for you. A reality of, I don't know, feeling like you have too much burdens on your back, too much responsibilities, and no one helping you. That's what's coming to an end. That's what's coming to a close, okay? And you already have the people manifesting in your life who are going to work with you. You have the Fool card. Yes, exactly. Brand new beginning, brand new energy. For some of you, this could be a new relationship, or just a new beginning in life in general, a new chapter in life in general, where you feel much more supported by the people around you, by the universe as a whole. And it's going to be an adjustment for you to accept this help, this generosity, but please accept it. And then we have the 8 of Fire in reverse. The sooner you can accept it, the sooner your life goals and dreams and visions will take off, okay? So thank you guys so much for joining me. Accept the help around you, because the universe is conspiring in your favor and they want to give you a boost, a leg up in life. You reject this help from the universe accidentally by being overly generous after receiving help, okay? So receive it. Don't feel like you have to pay anyone back. And you know what? Maybe later on, when you're extremely prosperous and all of the problems have disappeared in your life, then you could do something nice. But don't feel this pressure to give back so much when you are working with so little, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your, oh my God, I keep almost doing that. I'm so used to saying watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign because of my second channel, in which I do readings weekly for those signs. But anyways, comment some beautiful, positive vibes down below to share with everyone. Subscribe if you've not already. And check out my free ebook if you want a guide to the tarot. It'll give you meanings of each card, both upright and in reverse. And also, I just released a brand new coaching program. This is a shamanic life transformation coaching program that is 3 months long. You get weekly readings, you get daily email correspondence with me, and lots of tools and workbooks and things like that every single week to make your next 3 months as transformative as possible. So go get that. I also offer readings and my online tarot reading course and intention oils there as well. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.